Welcome to the Cabral Concept, where board-certified naturopath and integrative health practitioner Dr. Stephen Cabral shares how he was diagnosed at the age of 17 with a life-altering illness and given no hope for recovery. It was only after studying and traveling all over the world did he discover how to combine ancient Ayurvedic healing practices with state-of-the-art naturopathic and functional medicine to fully rebalance the body and re-energize it with life. It's time to discover how to get well, lose weight, and finally feel alive again. And now, here's your host, Dr. Stephen Cabral.
Welcome back, everyone. Great to have you here on our Mindset and Motivation Monday. Every single Monday on the Cabral Concept, we are bringing you one show that will hopefully bring you closer to achieving all of your hopes and dreams in life. But not only that, it's that as you are creating this within your life, that you are actually enjoying the journey, that you're enjoying the process. What I want to share with you today is really 7 ways to succeed in life and be great at whatever it is that you are looking to achieve with literally no special skills, no talent created. So I'm going to share with you those 7 ways. These are 7 ways that I've seen really been able to manifest in so many people's lives that I've worked with, that I know, and myself included. These are things that I try to follow every single day. But one of the reasons why this particular topic came about is just that so many people out there, they put the power that they already have inside of themselves, they've already been given inside of themselves, to outside forces. You know, a lot of times we think, well, this person's able to succeed or be great at what they do because they have this special skill, this special talent that they were given from God, the universe, etc. I'm here to tell you today that you have been given that same talent. Now, you may not be 6'7" and be able to play basketball at the highest level possible, but the truth is that most of us are not necessarily looking to play in the NBA, or we're not looking to be an Olympic athlete that's able to run, the 100-yard in however many seconds, right? Like it's just not what most of us aspire to do. Maybe back when you're in high school or college or in your 20s, but then after that, what are you doing with the next 70 years of your life? Like that, it's something to think about, right? Because I work with a lot of athletes and they're done with their career for the vast majority by the time they're 30 years old. So an average career in professional sports is like 3 to 4 years. That's it. Now, the ones that you hear about, or even the 1% of the 1% that play in these leagues, in the NFL, it's like 3 years. That's your average career for the average player. And again, even the best players, maybe it's 10 years. Even someone like Tom Brady, maybe it's 20 years, right? Like, so when you think about it, at some point, what are you doing for the rest of your life? You have to understand that there is no special skills or talent that an individual may possess that you cannot also possess as well. People have, in certain areas of their life, given a little bit of a boost. Maybe they're a boost in the ability to, recover from a workout. I'll be talking about that a little bit later. Or their ability to put on muscle, or their ability to lose weight or gain weight, their ability to be able to speak in public, their ability to be able to write, their ability to be able to record, their ability to be able to go out there and meet people, like anything like that. Just think about anything that you may want to use in your life. Okay, some people may have a little bit more of an innate ability, but all of those things can be learned. And if you want them, they can be yours. And I want to share with you the 7 ways in order to be able to do that. And again, one of the reasons why this particular show came about is because some of the people that I follow online on social media are people who are self-proclaimed talentless or have 0 special skills. And what they do is they share essentially these 7 items that I'm going to share with you now that they've used in their life in order to get to where they are right now. Now, again, this does not mean you need to aspire to be them or where they're at. I honestly believe you should aspire to be you and live your best life, nobody else's. But that doesn't mean that other people can't bring you inspiration, that they can't allow you to wake up each and every morning and say, wow, look what that person achieved. Not that, oh, I can't have that because they've already achieved it. No, if this person is a living example of how someone without special talents can achieve something, maybe I can as well. I love that, right? Because I don't consider myself someone with any special talents or skills. Everything that I have in my life, I have learned along the way. It didn't happen overnight. I've been able to accumulate a knowledge base in certain areas that I've then been able to put into action. Let's go through these 7 specific ways that I've really found that I'm telling you right now, absolutely no talent is required in order to succeed in any of the areas of your life or to be great at whatever you're looking to do. Just this whole thing about what is succeeding, right? What is being great? Well, think about it. You have to come up with, as I've talked about before on previous Mindset and Motivation Mondays, and I do hope that you tune back to previous shows, because there are now over 300 of these mindset-based shows where I just teach you and pass along all of the wisdom that we've been able to accumulate as a human culture over the past 6,000 years of recorded history. So when I look at this, again, I'm not saying that I've developed anything unique. My own unique way of being able to distribute this information is the only thing that I have. But there are overlapping philosophies. Then when you begin to see them, you realize that if you want to improve any area of your life, whether it is your wellness, right, your health, you have to have it. Your relationships, it's what makes life really worth living, right? You're doing life with other people, right? That's a big part of this. Your body, and why do I make such a big deal about that? Because I want you to live the longest and healthiest life possible. And I just know that if you are not near your ideal weight, nobody else's, but your ideal weight, it's not likely that you're living well into your 70s and 80s and 100 and beyond, right? So I want you to get there so you can enjoy the work that you've put in. And then, of course, your spirituality and whatever it is that gives you purpose in life. Some people, it's their career, their hobbies, whatever it might be. Like, think about those specific things. All right. So first way is this: positive attitude. First and foremost, I coach a lot of people, and I've coached a lot of people in my life. I call it coaching or my practice, like whatever you want to call it. But I like coach because you are coaching someone up, right? Like, you're not talking down to them. You're trying to lift them up, right? You're trying to get them one level up. Then when they're there, great. You're going to bring them another level up. Like that's the goal. And you're cheering them on along the way. But some people don't necessarily have the attitude that's even required to get in the game, right? Like the game is life. You don't get to play with the poor attitude. You are in life, you're moving through life, but life's basically pushing you around. Because if you have a negative attitude, you're always looking at life negatively. So what do you tend to see more of? Negative things, negative consequences. You bring more negative into your life. There's just no doubt about that. And the people who disagree with that just seem to always have the hardest and most negative life, right? I don't want that for you. The first thing that you have to do on your path to success is start to develop a positive attitude. It's it. Many, many shows on that, but the first thing is self-awareness. Am I being negative right now? With my thoughts, with my actions, with my words? Am I being negative? You have to catch yourself doing it. Start asking yourself why. Why am I being so negative? Is it possible I can look at this in a different way? Is it possible to start more with a positive attitude? You have to develop that positive attitude first. You're not going to be able to start the race without the positive attitude. All right. Now, you've got the positive attitude, and this is a big part of it as well. I need you to be passionate about whatever it is that you're looking to achieve. If you're not passionate about creating a great relationship, if you're not passionate about transforming your body or transforming your health or your spirituality or your career or your finances or your whatever it is, it's going to be difficult then to be able to eventually put in the work, right? And we know we need to get there. We know that we need to do that. But the only way that you move through all the things that you need to learn, and the only thing that you push past all the different obstacles that you're going to encounter is by being passionate, okay? Positive attitude, be passionate. It doesn't mean every day you need to absolutely wake up and just say, oh, this is so amazing, I can't wait to get started. No, passionate enough that it means something to you, that you have a big enough why that when things do get tough, and they will, that you're not going to just drop it, right? That you're going to continue on. It means enough to you. That's passion. The third one is this: be open to growth. So many people Again, I help people from a health-based perspective, a longevity perspective. I also help health-based companies or practitioners to be able to help them help more people. Because my overall goal is one thing. Let's reach as many people in the world as possible, teaching them how to transform their body and mind naturally. That's the goal. Okay, so here's the thing. Some people, though, already feel they have it all figured out, right? Like that's it. They have it all figured out. That they only use, one particular type of supplement, one particular type of diet, only one form of exercise, just yoga or just Pilates or just weight training or just whatever. Like, no, that is not, that level of thinking has gotten you to where you are right now. Great. Nothing wrong with that. It has served you to a degree. Now, you must change again. You must up-level your overall knowledge basis. That means you need to get rid of all of your dogma. All of these people, they're all geniuses and have everything figured out, right? It's unbelievable. Like all these people talking about only this diet, only this food's toxic, that's food. Again, like, okay, how is that serving you? It may be helping you because you did that thing and it helped you get well. All right, well, there are levels to this. Are you going deeper now? Why did that help me? Could there be a deeper underlying root cause? I urge you to continue to keep an open mind and not become overly dogmatic about any one belief or philosophy. The next one is having a strong work ethic. Almost always, literally almost always, the most successful people I know simply continued on when other people gave up. Like that's literally it. Even if we go back to athletics, let's go back to athletics. So you've got 1% of 1% of like 1% making it to a professional level. There are so many people who were as skilled as they were. Okay, take talent out of the equation for a moment. Many people will tell you that there are more people who were talented, but they never made it. There were people that had the same skill set as them, but they didn't make it. So why did this person make it? Has stronger work ethic. They were willing to put in more hours of watching film on how to get better. They talked to more coaches, kept an open mind, right? And they practiced more. That's the biggest thing. What's the only reason I ever got well? To be honest with you, right? So after 10 years of not getting well, it's an insane amount of time. 17 years old to 27 years old, I gave up so much of my health and my energy and my life during those years to just constantly relapsing and being sick. Constantly. I had one of the weakest and worst immune systems beyond, of course, the Addison's disease, type 2 diabetes, the autoimmune issues, etc. I was a walking zombie. But at the end of the day, what did I try to do? I tried to follow these things. It was difficult when you're that sick. But what did I do? I simply just continued to put in the work. Now, did I relapse, feel sorry for myself, and stop for a period of weeks or months? Of course. Yeah, of course. But then I continued on. And that is why I tell people the only way you're not going to improve your health, improve your body, your relationships, your spirituality, your career, your finances, your whatever, is if you just stop. And the more that you put in for hour-wise, again, you can't burn yourself up, but the more you put in, well, the faster you're going to get there. And that's because there are only so many possibilities as to how you can fail. And that's it. Like, I just kept failing and failing and failing. I should have failed faster. That should have been my only advice to myself because I learned so much along the way. Then I finally kept failing. Okay, let's look into Ayurvedic medicine. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, look at this author. Maybe I'll contact them. Oh, and then they bring it all together. So again, had I failed faster through many other different modalities, maybe I would have read that book faster, right? And maybe I would have contacted Dr. Pete and would have got there. So what I'm saying is this. Work ethic almost always trumps everything. It gets you to the place you want to be at a faster rate. Because the truth is, and most people won't tell you this, but again, I have nothing to share with you except the truth, is that the faster you fail through all of the different ways that it can't be done, because you're learning, right? You're new at this. If you already knew it, if you're an expert, you'd already have it, right? You'd have the end goal, but you don't. So you need to learn along the way. So let's learn faster along the way. A coach can help you, a blueprint, a book, etc. But you're still going to encounter those obstacles. Move through them quickly with work ethic. All right, the next one is keep your energy high. I love this one. This is important to me. I didn't have energy from 17 to 27 years old, right? Like that was an issue. But I'm telling you right now, there's nothing better in life than energy. It's just so difficult. It's so difficult to beat that. And the reason is, I can tell you this, energy allows you to do and want and have and be everything else. When I had brain fog and fatigue until like noon every day, until like lunchtime every day, do you think I was excited about life? Do you think I could have a positive attitude? Did you think I had a lot of passion in my body? No, I did not, right? Energy transforms all of that. I can wake up now with abundant energy. I can immediately get after the day, all the things that I want to get out of the day, in my work, with my family, in all the different passion projects I have, speaking, recording. Energy is what allows me to do that. If you don't have high energy right now, find out why. Run some at-home labs, begin some protocols, figure out why it is that you don't have the levels of cortisol or norepinephrine or dopamine, healthy levels, of course, to be able to power you through the day. The sixth one is this: be ready for opportunity. I love this one. All right, so what have you done? Well, you're being positive. Even when it doesn't seem like you're able to achieve it, you're still staying positive. Now you're being passionate about your why. You know it is why you want to achieve what you want for you, for your kids, for your family, for your community, for your church, whatever it might be. You're passionate about it. You're open to growth. You're open to new ideas. You're exploring them. You don't necessarily accept them all, but you're open to it. You have a strong work ethic. You're working every single day towards your goals, not necessarily 10 hours a day, but you're working towards them every single day, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever it might be. You're keeping your energy high, and now you're ready for opportunity. Too many people, the opportunities keep presenting themselves, but they're not exactly how we thought that the goal would manifest itself. So we say no to that opportunity. Say yes. Say yes more often to these opportunities, because this opportunity could lead to something better. So whenever I set a goal, I say yes, this or something better. I don't try to tell God or the universe how to bring about all of the different goals I have for myself. I say this or something better, right? Because I don't know. Maybe God or the universe knows what's better for me than I know. And I have to stay open to that. So this or something better. But I'm ready for it. I'm open to it. I don't say yes to everything because we only have so many hours in the day. But I say, oh, yeah, that could be something there. Let's say yes. Let's be open to that opportunity. Let's work towards that. The seventh one is this: give thanks. Give thanks every day. You may not be at your goal right now. Life may not even be where you want it to be. But I'll tell you right now, when you start to give gratitude for what you do have, for even the ability to be on the journey that you're on right now, to be able to start to put in the work, give thanks just for that. Give thanks for being on the journey. Give thanks for the knowledge that you're accumulating along the way. And give thanks knowing that you're only weeks, months, or maybe even just a year away from achieving everything that you ever wanted in your life. Hopefully today's show was helpful. Thank you so much for tuning into the Cabral Concept. I appreciate you. I thank you. If today's show was helpful, please do feel free to share it with anyone else you believe it could serve. Thanks so much for tuning into the show. And you probably heard with the intro that Equilife is giving away 500 of the TheraSage TheraAid bio bands. These are energetic bands to help you with overall free radical damage, inflammation, low mood, low energy, and more. They can help with the harmful effects of EMFs and overall chemical sensitivities. They work by helping to generate negative ions. They use magnetic-based therapy and infrared-based technology, all in a simple bracelet that you can wear around your wrist or probably even around your ankle if you choose to. You can check out all the details and how you can get one of these 500 bands that we've reserved by heading on over to StephenCabral.com/shop. That's StephenCabral.com/shop. We are giving away one with each qualifying order, and we've reserved 500 of these from TheraSage. Check it out. Check out all the details at StephenCabral.com/shop.